Yes, welcome to the one more video. Today we are going to solve one more problem on the detailed estimation of the earthwork. So this is a problem. You can see the question. What is asked in the part is just see that prepare a detailed estimation is asking about to find out the or prepare a detailed estimation of the earthwork for a portion of road from the following data. So distance is given, that is 0, 100, 200 meter, 300 meter, 400 meter, 500 meter, 600 meter, 700, 800, 900, 1000, 1100, 1200, right? So these are the meter gate distance given. Along with the distance, you also mentioned that RL of the ground, that is 114, and these are the RL of the ground which clearly mentioned for each distance. Okay, then RL of the formation. So here is the RL of the formation is given only for the 0, so that is 115, and after that he is saying that the upward gradient is 1 in 200. In the last video we saw only downward gradient for the two sides. Now we are seeing both downward and upward. So here upward gradient is 1 in 200. So from it starts from 100 and it ends up to 600. So after 600, from 700 it is downward gradient 1 in 400. So up to 1200. So what are those gradients? So we need to calculate the RL of the formation by using these gradients, and whatever the things we did in the last video, the same thing we are following. So what are other things given in the question is that formation width of the road, that is B is given, is 100 meter, the side slope 2:1, so your S is become 2 in the banking, and 1.5:1 in cutting. Adopt the suitable rates. Okay, these are the things we have given. So whenever we are seeing for the banking, we are going for the slope as 2. Whenever we are going for the cutting, we are going to take the slope as 1 in 1.5. 1 is that is 1.5. Adopt the suitable rates. Okay, you need to go for a rate analysis also. At the final we will go on solving that part. Okay, so now is it everything is clear? The whatever the distance is already mentioned, so we need to go for that distance. We need to first find out what is the RL for the formation. RL of the formation, this thing what is just mentioned only 0. At the 0 distance he mentioned only RL of the formation. Now we need to know, we need to find out what is RL at each distance. At each distance means at 100 meter what is the RL, at 200 meter what is the RL, 300 meter RL what is the RL of the formation. So like that we need to find out this value, and after that we need to find out the depth. The depth is calculated as RL of the formation minus RL of the ground. You will get the depth. Okay, those depth value will be tabulated in the formula, and then we will find out the quantities, that is B, capital B to D plus SD square into length. So this is our main ultimate or a final formula where we need to substitute and find out how much quantity of banking should be there, how much quantity of cutting should be, earthwork should be done. Okay, those will get it in the final, that as a total quantity. Now we need to go on calculating. First we need to find out what we need to find out the RL of the formation. Okay, so we need to find out the RL of the formation. So for that what we need to do is just we need to go on calculating the RL of the formation. So first whatever the things given in the question, so in the question he clearly say, right, what he is saying that RL of the formation. So he told that RL of the formation. Okay, he given in the question that RL of the formation at 0 distance. At 0 distance, what is the RL of the formation? He told it is 115, right? So this is what the RL of the formation at 0 distance given in the question, right? That these things are given directly in the question, right? Then afterwards, now what is that? After that, he told that upward gradient, right? So these things we need to just note it down, and we need to know what, how much rise, how much fall is taking place for the particular upward gradient and particular downward gradient, because in this question we saw two things are happening, right? We saw what we saw, one is upward gradient, one is downward gradient, right? So you can see in the question, right? So this is RL of the formation at 0 distance, that we have written here, RL of the formation at 0 distance. Now we need to know what is upward gradient, because here is clearly mentioned it is upward gradient, and then he told it is downward gradient. So for that purpose we have taken that first we are going to calculate that upward gradient, then we will go on calculating the downward gradient. So upward gradient, how much it is, 1 in it is 1 in 200, right? Up to where? Up to it is 600 meter. Up to 600 meter distance we are having the distance we are having upward gradient of 1 in 200. So for every what we need to calculate, for every 100 meter, so what is the distance between this 100 and I just just made a note here, just is change is 0 and the difference between one chain edge to another chain edge is 100 meters. 0, 100 meter, 200 meters, so difference is 100 meters. So for that purpose we have taken for every 100 meter. So how will you calculate for every 100 meters? Whatever the things we did in last problem, the last video, the same thing. 1 by 200, this is upward gradient into 100. So if I go on calculating, you will get it is 0.5 meter. Okay, this is, we call it as a 0.5 meter. So now what is 0.5 meter, whether it is a rise or fall or a drop, we call it as here we have seen that it is upward gradient. So due to the upward gradient, what it becomes, it become a rise. Okay, the 0.5 meter will be your rise. Okay, similarly now we'll find out downward gradient, because it is also given, right, in the question is clearly told up to 600 meter it is upward gradient, and after the 600 meter, from 600 meter to up to 1200 meter, gradient is downward. So downward gradient, that is how much it is told, it is 1 is to 400, up to where it is up to 1200 meter, up to 1200 meter distance it is downward gradient, and the gradient is having 1 in 400. So now for every, now we need to calculate for every 100 meter, for every 100 meter how much we are downward gradient we are getting. 1 by 400 into 100, how much you are getting, it is 0.25 meter. So now this will become a drop. So this much of drop is taking place and this much of rise is taking place. Okay, drop is taking place and the rise is taking place. Okay, this is what we calculated. Now what we need to find, we need to find what is the RL of formation. Now based on this drop and based on this rise, now we will find out what is RL of the formation. So for the RL of the formation, RL of the formation at zero distance, it is given in the question. At this zero distance it is how much, 115. Similarly RL of the formation, so RL of the formation at 100 meter distance, at 100 meter distance how much. So for that, what, so for 100 meter, what is given in the question, you just see the question. How can we conclude that whether it is a drop or rise? It is clearly shown in the question. See here, for what upward gradient is clearly so that RL formation is at 0 is 115, from 100 up to 600 it is upward gradient. So how much rise is taking place, so that much we need to go on adding. So now at the 100, what we need to do is just take out the this RL formation for the zero distance. Then how much it is a upward gradient, as far as the question it is upward gradient, so your rise will be 0.5. so what I will do, I'll just go on adding 0.5. so how much you are getting, it is 115.5 meter. So similarly, if you go on doing up to 600 meter, we have clearly mentioned upward gradient up to 600 meter, you need to add 0.5 for these values, whatever the values you are getting, no, those values we need to go on adding that part. Okay, so now we'll do one more value on that upward gradient, then we'll move on to the downward gradient at 200 meter or to 200 meter distance. Now how will you calculate the RL of the formation? So you got it is as 115.5 plus 0.5 is your rise, so that is why I'm adding here, so it becomes 116 meter, right? So this is how 116, so I don't mention the units, it is 116. So now similarly, if you go on calculating, you'll get the value. So similarly, we'll find out the RL of formation after 600 meter, because up to 600 meter it is a upward gradient. Then we'll go on or we are going to find out that after 1200 meter what will be the formation. So formation at 1002, sorry, up to 600 meter, right? Up to 600 means after the 600 is 700 meter. So 700 meter, after 700 meter distance, what is the RL? So for that we need to know what is the 600 meter RL. As 600 meter you are going to get as a 118. So 118 you just subtract it by 0.25, because from after 700 it will be a downward gradient of 1 in 400 up to 1200 meters. So it starts from 700 meter up to 1200 meters downward gradient. So if a downward gradient is given, then we have to subtract, because here it is a drop is given, that is 0.25. that is what we are doing. 118 minus 0.25, you will get it as a 117.75 meter. Sorry, this will be in meter, it's clearly mentioned, it's in meter. Okay, so this is how we need to find out the RL of formation. So now what I have to do, I will just make a tabular column here just so to make it a note. So for 0 chainage it is given, what is that, 115. Now what is the for 100 chainage you got, we got it as a 115.5. Similarly write or note it down all the values. So what it will become, 16.5, this is 117. Just go keep on adding all these values. So this will be 17.5 and this will be 118. So this is what we have taken, 118. Now after this, from 700 here these are all downward gradients, so we need to subtract that value, right? So now what this value become, this is 17.75. Similarly 17.5, 17.25, then 17, 117, 117, sorry, 116, right, 116.75. then this will become 116.5. So now how will you find out the depth? Depth is to find out is to subtract it, right? What is the formula for to find out the depth? The depth is equal to RL of the formation minus RL of the ground. So depth is equal to what? RL of formation, RL of the formation minus RL of the ground, RL of the ground. So now if I subtract these two, I will left out with a 0.5. Similarly this is 0.75 our depth, this is also 0.75 our depth, then this will be 1.3, this is 0.9. all values are getting positive, means what it is indicates, yes, what it indicates, if it is a positive value means it is banking, if it is a negative value you have to substitute that value in the, and the other we can say it as a cutting, right? So 0.65 and this will become 0. So now these values, here we start getting negative values, that is minus 0.5, minus 0.6, so minus 0.55, minus 7, sorry, minus 0.75, minus 1.15, minus 1 point. So these are the values which we got, right? And we have already tabulated in the tabular column. So now what we need to do is just go on evaluating. Now we need to go on calculating the other part which is there. Yes, so the next tabular column is to do is that we need to calculate all the overall values, right? This is already I have prepared the table so that to not to waste more time. So this is what we saw in the last video also, the same thing we are doing. One column is station, one column is distance, height and depth, the mean height of this, and central area BD, the area of the sites SD square, total sites of sectional area. By adding all these two we'll get this. Then we need to note down the station length, then if I multiply we'll get the total quantity. If it is positive then we'll make it in the banking, if it is in negative then we go on filling it in the cutting part, right? So these are the things which we have to note down very carefully. Then your calculation parts start here, right? So now what we need to note down, what is the height you got, whatever the values here you go tabulated in the upper column. Now these values we need to note down in the height part, so that part I am doing here. So I just note down the height, how much you got, it is 0.5, this is 0.75, 0.75, then 1.3, 0.9, 0.65, 0, minus 0.5, then minus 0.6, minus 0.55, minus 0.75, this will be minus 1.15, this will be minus 1.0. So this is what we got. Now we need to find out the mean. So for that what we'll do, that is 0.5 plus 0.75 divided by 2. What is the value we're going to get? It is, so in that first table it will be empty, so this value, whatever the value getting now, I am writing it in this part, this line, that is 0.625. Similarly this two value, mean value will be 0.750. So similarly if I go on calculating you will get the value. So I've just noted down that value, those values, 0.5, 0.75, this will be 1.025, 1.025, this is 1.10, 0.775, and this will be 0.325, this is 0.250. You need to calculate this, whatever the mean value you're going to get. Now this value you go to 0.65, then similarly 0.75 plus 0.75 divided by 2 you'll get 0.75, 0.75 plus 1.3 divided by 2 you'll get 1.035, 1.3 plus 1.9 divided by 2 you'll get 1.9. So similarly if you go on calculating you need to get to find out the mean values. Then this will be 0.55, this will be 0.575, 0.650, 0.950, so 1.075. So now you got this D. Now what is the breadth? What is this width of the formation? That is clearly mentioned. That is width. The formation width of the road is 10 meter. So then that 10 meter you need to calculate. So what is the 10? You need to multiply this with a 10. 10. If I multiply this 10, you'll get 6.25. This is 7.5, 10.25, 11.0, 7.75, 3.25, 2.5, 5.5. Then this will be 5.75, 6.50, 9.5. Then this will be 10.75. So this is how we find out a central area. Then similarly we need to find out the area of the sides. So now we will find out the area of the sides. So here the slope is given, S is given 2 for banking, right, and S is equal to 1.5 for cutting. So up to where is the cutting, up to where is the this one is which one, cutting and banking is been. So the banking is done up to from 0 meter to 600 meter. From this to this we have done banking. So from this to this is a cutting, right? So now what we need to do is we just multiply 2 for this part and 1.15 for this part. Why? Because he clearly mentioned in the question that what he is saying that the size slope 2 is to 1 for banking and 1.5 is to 1 in cutting, adopt the suitable rate. So this is what given. So that is why I just noted down all the values. Now if I go on multiplying those values, you are going to get it as a 0.78. Just multiply. S value is nothing but 2d square. Whatever the value you're going to get, you need to square it off and multiply. You'll get the values. Okay, that's a simple thing. And these are the values you're going to get: 1.13, 2.10, 2.42. You need to calculate by yourself so that you can get the exact values. Okay, then here is S value is going to change. Your S value will be 1.5. So just keep on multiplying 1.5 in the place of S value and you will get these values. Okay, 0.5, similarly 0.63, 1.35 and 1.73, right? So this is what you got, SD square and BD. Just add these two values, you'll get this BD plus SD square. I'm going to add these two values. So 6.25 plus 0.78, you get around 7.03. Similarly all values will be adding: 12.35, 13.42, 8.95, 3.46, 2.59, then 5.95, then 6.25, 7.13, 10.85, then similarly 12.48. So these values you got. Then what are the station distance between the station? As we know that it is a difference between, see here, what is the difference between the stations? So every station difference is 100, 100, 100. So the same thing, 100 you need to add here, 100, 100, 100. So difference, every constant difference is there for each station. So I'm writing here directly. Now what we need to do is we just multiply these two. Okay, so again you just mark here so that you should know that up to banking, up to this part you need to go on banking, then whatever the values you're getting you should fill it in the cutting part. Okay, so now you just multiply those things. Yes, if you multiply this you will get 703, 863, 1235, then 1342, 895, 346. So this is a banking value because here upward gradient has taken place from 0 distance up to 600 meter. From zero distance up to 600 meter, we got a banking. So after from 600 and 700 meter up to 1200, we got as per as the question, it is downward gradient. So it is a cutting. So you need to go for the other part. So downward gradient is given, so that part we will fill it that value in the cutting part. So if you do on multiplying these two values you will get, and I will going to fill this part. So this is 259, 595, 625, 713, and you got 1085 and you got 1248. Now we need to do is we just make it a total. Whatever the value you're getting it, you just total it. You will just add all these values, whatever the values you're getting. No, you just add these values. You need to add all these values and you need to add all these values and you need to write it in the separate column. Now if you have to write it in the banking part, you need to write it in the cutting part. What is the total you are going to get? So that total will be how much if I add this? So you will be getting around 5384 cubic meter. Then this will be 4525 cubic meter. So this is the total quantity what you got. So this is how we need to solve the problem. Okay, and I think you are done this value exactly in the extensive survey also. For that meanwhile, I'm going to show you how this exact graph will looks like. So this is a profile of the ground, and this will be your chainage. Sorry, this will be your RL, and this will be your chainage. So for 0, how much you got? Yes, you see this table. I just write a small different graph, so it is not just for the understanding purpose. So it is a 0. So what is the RL you got for the 0? It is 114. Let it be 114. Mark it here. Then this is 100, 200, 300, 400. So 500, 600, 700. So like that we mark here. So let it be, this is 114.5. So now the 100, how much you got? It is a 114.75, and I will just mark it here. Then another 200 you got 15, so it will, I'm marking here. Then another 300 you got something near to this part, and the 400 you got 16. Then at the 500 you got something 16 here. Then at the 600 you got 18, then 16. So like that it goes on increasing, right? So this is after all this point marking, I just what call it as, I join these points. So it will be like this, right? And I'll complete this part. After 700 you got an 800, 900, 1000, yes, then 1100, then it is 1200. So at the 900 it is starting decreasing, right? It is 900 is somewhere 17.85. Now 1000 it is 17.9. now it is 1900 is 17 and 17.9. again it is raised, then it is decreased. So if I join all this point, it will be like your ground profile will look like this. Yes. So now what is the formation level? You can see here formation level, he's told it is a 115 is your formation level. So this is your 115, right? For this point, for the 0 your formation level is here, and for the 100 how much you got? It is 15.5. so where is the 15.5? so I think here, and it is at 200 you got, it is a 16. so somewhere here, then it is 16.5, then it is 17, then it is 17.5, then it reaches here. This is a straight line, right? This is how it going to reach this, and it will become 0 at the 600. Where is the 600? Yes, from here it will become 0. Then after that what it is showing, that it is your RL you are going to get as a 17.75. there is a 17.75 at the 600 meter, you're going to get a 17.65. so now it is started decreasing, right? You got your RL as 18. so this is where your values goes on decreasing. So whatever here is there, no, this part is banking, this we need to fill, right? So this is banking, and whatever the extra portion here, no, this we need to cut, getting? So that is what a banking and cutting. So here we required an extra amount to fill this part. Okay, this is extra amount